Nearly snapped my tooth in half. Includes a segment that may be dangerous for 3.3 miles in total.
Holy balls, man. That is a drop and a half.
Sorry about the lack of light, but it's early doors this morning. I set my alarm for 6 o'clock and I can already hear the farmer doing his rounds. So it's probably best to just get off his land. So I think this morning we're going to be heading towards the Tour de Mont Blanc, where we'll be joining that for a little section. So I'm really buzzing today, feel really good, legs feel good, no aches and pains so far, touch wood, and we're ready for another big day's hiking. I think the plan is to hike nice and early because it's quite cool now, and then I'll take a longer break during sort of dinner time for a couple hours or whatever when it seems to be at its hottest, and then maybe in the afternoon we'll crack on hiking again. I say that, but we'll just see what happens. We'll just go with the flow on this one. I've already packed up, everything's in my bag, good to go. I was recording a little time lapse hoping to get the sunrise, but then I realised we have got the slight little problem of Mont Blanc in the way of the sun. So it's going to take a while before that pops up over there. I've never seen anything like this in my life. What a view. What a view. I haven't actually had any breakfast yet this morning, so I'm going to go for a nice nutritious Mars bar. I have got some porridge, I think it's a real Termat meal. I was going to crack that on, but I thought I best leave nice and early with farmer kicking about and that, taking piss a bit, making breakfast. So I brought with me 4 Mars bars, a multi-pack. So I thought if I have one every other day as a little treat. So I didn't have one yesterday, so today I'm bagging this one and it's going to be my breakfast. That should keep me going. I think I'll probably have 2 dehydrated meals today because I don't think I'll be stopping off for food anywhere. I'm not sure. We'll see what some of these refuges are saying. So just a quick reminder for you, this is the trail marker that we're looking for. It's the yellow line and the red line underneath. And that indicates we're going in the right direction. Although I'm not sure if that is actually the marker for this specific trail, but for now it's the one I'm following. I'll have to keep an eye on that on the map. Look at the layers of the mountains with the colours. After hearing them cowbells ding-a-linging all night long, I'll be glad to hear back of them, to be honest. I'll certainly be choosing wisely where I decide to pitch up tonight, because even if I wanted to lie in this morning, not a big chance of that happening. There we are, look, Tour de Beaufortain with that symbol. I've not actually seen that wrote down many times on this trail so far. So we are this way. Now according to my map, I am 36 kilometres into the hike so far, and the trail should be around 104 kilometres. However, I have decided, hopefully I don't regret this, to add on a little variant, because I've just been reading up about it and it looks pretty cool, pretty gnarly, to the point where when I click on the actual variant on the map, it says includes a segment that may be dangerous for 3.3 miles in total. Let's have a look here and we'll see. Nice little mountain lake here. I did just see a sign back then with a tent crossed out informing you Basically, don't be camping near lakes, which seems to be quite common in France. They want you away from them lakes. Another little cabin here. Looks empty though. Unless it's just used for storage or something. Because the roof looks pretty new. Definitely been a lot more scrambly this last section, or this latest section. Good fun though, and the sun has just popped out, as you can see, so that's going to be shining on me all day now. All them boulders, man. Sick. Oh mate, this would have been a cool little area to camp last night. Either up on that grass or down on that bit down there. What the hell is that? I hope the GoPro can pick that up. What the hell was that? And another one. Shit, man. What are these things, man? Shit. I'm actually going to get my stove out and cook my porridge. Nice bit of breakfast. I'm going to chill here for a good hour or so, I reckon. Because I've hiked quite a lot this morning early on, then I'm well ahead of schedule. I'm even going to take my shoes off. So whilst I'm having this break, I just had a quick look on the map. I've noticed there's been quite a lot of people carrying camping gear, and I just checked and we have joined the Tour de Mont Blanc. So this next section, probably for the rest of today I think, I'm not sure, depends how far I go today, we'll all be on the Tour de Mont Blanc. So for breakfast I'm going to go for a real field meal, or real terma. I always thought these were called real terma, and it is a porridge with apple and cinnamon. That's the potential to be beautiful. So I've just got some fresh water from this stream and get that boiled up. I'm even going to make a nice little latte as well while I'm here. That'll be the first coffee of the trip. I thought my bag were heavy. This is quite a tough section now. Pretty much up and up and up for the next few hours. Quite steep as well. Shit, man. So I'm in a queue of people. Everyone's like zombies. I think the heat's taking it out of everyone today. It's really warm. As I'm sure I've said many times on this trip so far. But the sun is just relentless. But we keep going. So we're heading right up the middle there. You might be able to see some people if I get a zoom on. Yeah, you can see them all net top. That's the way we're heading. Up through this valley. Another sick area for camping. All short grass. Nice and flat, a lot of it. Sick. You can see what I mean by more popular now. Look at this. Level with the snow now. Some climb that. Still quite a bit to go yet. Well, I don't know what this trig point is, but I'm having it.
Boom, 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 shanker.
Boom shanker. 2,443 metres, this refuge. Oh, that hit the spot. So I just stopped off for some food at the Refuge du Col de la Croix du Bon Homme. Not exactly an easy one to try to pronounce, or remember for that matter. But anyway, I ordered a pizza. What came was, I guess it was a pizza. One of the strangest pizzas I've ever had in my life. So there were cabbage on it, there were carrots on it, there were... what else were on it? There were all sorts of stuff on it. But it were nice. And then it came with a little side serving of beetroot, some other sort of cabbage, and grated carrot, I think. I don't know. It were nice anyway. We could do a building a dentist round back, because that crust, man, shit, nearly snapped my tooth in half. But it were nice though. Some extra calories to get me onto this next section. Also bagged a couple of cans of Coke as well, so I had one there, and then I've got one in my bag for tonight. So that's chilling. We've now left the Tour de Mont Blanc, and we're doing the variant to get back onto Tour de Beaufortain called Crête des Guitars or something. Crête des Guitars. I don't know. To be honest, I'm struggling to pronounce any of these fucking words, man. Please excuse my French. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of ordering from Refuges, because I don't know what half that stuff is. But when I seen the word pizza, I thought that'll do me. Can't go wrong with pizza. So that's the Refuge that I was just at. Look at the view. So you can sit on that decking and have your scran and have this stunning view. Hope we get a good pitch tonight, man. We should do. This has been my favourite section so far, I think. So I think this is where you have the option. You can sort of cut across the side of the ridge, which I'm guessing is less exposed. But I think we should go up to the top, see what the crack is. I can always come back if I shit myself. When I click on the actual variant on the map, it says includes a segment that may be dangerous for 3.3 miles in total. Well, this is actually me, a little voiceover. It is 1 AM, a few weeks after I've fully completed the trail, just editing away. So hopefully you've enjoyed this little trip so far. It's been pretty sick. I actually recorded this full section. I've edited it down a little bit, but I wanted to keep most of it. I just think it looks awesome. Now obviously we're in the bird's eye view here with the invisible selfie stick, so it does make it look a little bit more sketchy at times in places, but don't get me wrong, on that left hand side there you can fully see we've got no worries there, plenty of protection, the path is really wide, but on the right hand side that was a drop and a half. Now this was a section where, when I was reading about doing the variants, it did warn me that this had sort of dangerous parts for about 3 miles, I think it was, this little section, but it's not too bad. You'll see in a second, it does get a bit narrower.
Holy shit. Holy balls, man. That is a drop and a half.
Yeah, like that there was literally just a sheer drop. Put it this way, man, you're slipping down there, you are a goner. I just cannot believe how quiet it is though, man. Imagine if this were back home in England, in Lake District or whatever, on a lovely summer's day. It'd just be jam-packed.
Oh man, the views.
It just shows the sheer amount of epic routes around this area that a place like this. Look at that little guy on my screen, on my lens. What are you doing, man? Get off.
Shit.
This next section was where the path became a bit loose, a bit more scree and a lot skinnier. We had a fat old drop to the right hand side and then another drop to the left. Either way, you don't want to be falling down there.
Oh, this is sick. Oh, it's bloody high. Pretty sick. Need good balance. Whoa. Could do with a spare hand or two.
Yeah, let's be honest, filming this isn't great, but I am just leaning the stick on my shoulder, and then worst case scenario I'd just let go if I had to and grab on. But there is like a lower route to the right hand side if you didn't fancy this up here. Now obviously if it were bad weather, raining or out like that, then you might want to avoid it. But in this case, I just took my time, steadily walked down. As you can see, there's no rush. But I really enjoyed it. This was probably my favourite section so far. But I'd say definitely was. I couldn't find anything about this route online. I searched it in and I seen a couple of forums, and there was someone that had done a little blog, and he said, I asked him if he had ever crossed the Cret des Gitters. You know my pronunciation, man. No, he said, looking at the picture in my book. But it looks amazing. It looks scary, I said. What if I slip? Don't slip. But it's supposed to rain this afternoon, and my book warns against crossing in bad weather. He craned his head up at the sky, which was so clear it looked incapable of ever producing any clouds at all, and said,
Oh man, this is sick.
I don't think it will rain, just walk quickly and don't slip.
Let's hope getting down isn't too difficult.
And I guess that's the only advice you can have, apart from the walk quickly maybe. Just don't slip. It's as simple as that.
Oh, it's skinny. It should be alright.
As you can see on this section, it's a skinny path, but there's plenty of room. And then this is when it starts to go down.
Oh, skinny and steep.
Might be able to get a better view of it now. So there's that refuge, and then I went along the top of this ridge. Now I just need to cut back down there, and then I think I'm gonna go across there and left down there somewhere. There should be another refuge. I think that might be it. Down there. It's hard to point on this GoPro. You know by now. So we're making good progress. Feeling good as well, because it's not all been uphill this last section, but it's just been good fun. It's only just dawned on me that I've not had my shades on all day. I kept squinting because of the sun, struggling to see. And I thought, what am I doing, man? Fresh pair of Oakleys in bum bag. This is like coming down towards Kinloch Leven on West Island Way, after you've done Devil's Staircase and all that, and then you've just got that windy road all the way down, or even the other one as you're dropping down into Glen Nevis on the final day. Well, it's good to see it from the other side. That's that ridge that I went down. I've come all the way down this valley, down there, just got another couple cans of Coke. And now I'm just doing a little bit of road walking till I can find somewhere to pitch up. There we are, all pitched up. The Bonfus Duos 2P with a stunning mountainous view. The ground is really lumpy bumpy up here, but I think I've found a flat spot. I suppose I'll find out once I try lie down on it in a minute. So I've been set up 5 minutes and it's already a shithole. What I've decided to do, because there's some quite sharp like twigs and stuff under here, like little branches poking through from all this sort of stuff, and the last thing I want is my firmrest mat popping. So I've used my bag that I put my rucksack in at the airport. I've used that down first as a layer, and then I brought my bivvy with me, my survival bivvy, just in case anything happened to my tent, and I put my firmrest inside that. So I've now got the ground sheet, the tent floor, the bag for my rucksack, and then the bivvy. So hopefully no popping firm rests on this trip. So I think the plan now is, I've passed so many bins as well, and I've still not got rid of these. I've got 2 cans as well, man, I'm buzzing. Really taking a liking to this stuff. This one's half full. So I think the plan now is, just look out there, still got plenty of daylight, is to get some food on go soon. Because although that pizza was nice earlier, it's starting to feel a little bit peckish already. Maybe a posh pork and beans. I don't know what I fancy. Chili con carne. In fact, what I might do is go through all my meals and then plan what I'm going to eat over the next couple of days. Because I don't want to keep eating stuff at random and then I end up with 4 pasta dishes all to eat at once. Ooh, beef stew and potatoes. Oh man, absolute carnage in the workplace. My sun cream's burst open in my bag, gone all over my water bottle. I don't know how. Jeez, man. What do I do with that now? What I could do is put it to one side and then I'll use that in the morning. No point wiping it on me now. It's all inside my bag as well. Oh, there's shit loads of it, man.
I don't need this, man.
This is how far I've had to go away from the tent just to get a bit of signal, just so I can let people know that I'm pitched up, safe and sound. I don't know why I opted for the flip-flops, because I keep getting spiked by some right shit. Oh, not good. Ah! So sharp. I'm stuck. Looking good, that tent. Looking good. Ow! The floor. Putting my shoes on next time. Ah! Fuck! Just got my solar panel. Getting that last little bit of sun, charging my power bank. Let's get back in this tent. So that's the path that I'll be following tomorrow. And looking on the map, it's just going to go up and up and up and up and up. And then tomorrow we hit the highest point on the trail. Speaking of highest point, still can't get over when it's so hot and you can see snow-capped mountains. So I've decided to go for fire pot barbecue pulled pork. So this is oak smoked British pork, slow cooked overnight on the bone, served with a traditional barbecue sauce, rice and a zingy red onion relish. Now that sounds a lot nicer than it's probably going to be, let's be honest. And I know I'm cooking inside my tent, but I've got both doors open, so we're all good. That door doesn't look open, but it is. The zip's fully undone. It's just it's pegged out. So we've got plenty of ventilation coming through. Hopefully this is a banging meal, because I'm starving now. I've already had a Mars bar. So I've poured that and stirred it. It says let stand for 15 minutes. That's got to be the longest time for any dehydrated meal that I've had. I had a bit of leftover water, so I've made a little caramel latte. Why not, eh? I'm looking forward to this scran. That wind's got up a little bit. It's not too bad, obviously, but I can hear the tent flapping a bit. This cola, it's got the weirdest label on it that I've ever seen. Well, it is just a sticker, innit? But I've seen it in quite a few places now. So my verdict on this. Remember how nicely it were. Oh, bloody hell. Remember how nicely it was described? I think it's shit. I really do. Bland. I know, I don't expect much from these. From like dehydrated meals in general. But some of them aren't that bad. Some of them are quite nice. But this... just... I don't know. Is it even dehydrated enough? Maybe it's not. But the rice is chewy. The pork is even chewier. And I ain't tasting this barbecue. What is it? Traditional barbecue sauce, rice and a zingy red onion relish. I'm not tasting any of that. But can't win them all, can you? But it's food for the belly.
A few minutes later.
Still ate it all though. It wasn't bad. I'll give it a 3 out of 10. No. 3.5. Looks like there's a storm brewing. See that lightning? Shit. Don't think it picked it up on GoPro too well. No thunder though. Whoa. I got that one, I think. Whoa. Looks like it's getting stronger. Them winds are flopping about. So it's me again on the edit. It's now about 4 AM and I'm just wondering why I've been sat here for the last 2 hours watching random footage of just lightning really. There goes another one. I think to the point where I literally think I fell asleep doing this at the time of recording it, because I didn't even finish off the recording. I didn't do an outro. I didn't say goodnight. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this part and I'll see you next week for another part. Thank you for watching. Peace out. In a bit.